Something interesting, though, to consider on this psychological journey is what's going to happen if you decide to learn how to do maintenance and take care of your hair system yourself. Most of us are going to do that, or going to want to learn how to do that, because if you're going to wear a hair system for the perceivable future, you're going to have to take trips, probably. You're going to have various life events. You might be moving. There's so many things in life that happen, and we don't want to be restricted to one place or, to a salon to have everything done for us because we don't know how. That's a really, really trapped feeling that I get if I don't know how to take care of something like that, right? So eventually you're going to want to learn how to do some of this stuff yourself, at least doing some maintenance, if not a full reinstall. And it's really important to know that there's a really steep learning curve when it comes to doing maintenance and doing reinstalls on your hair system. First off, it's on top of your head, and it's in a place that's very, very hard to use your hands with dexterity. You're up above your head. You have to do it inside of a mirror, and it's kind of strange. But there's a really steep learning curve. And, there's this concept in psychology called the dip. And I'm going to explain it to you. And I'm going to explain it to you because it's very, very important that you know about this. So what the dip is talking about is your energy level, your excitement level for something. What generally happens when we learn a new skill or we start something in our life is we get very, very excited about it. And we learn a lot of new skills very, very quickly, and we feel like we're on top of the world, like we just accomplished and we're masters of this new craft. And that's how it's going to feel with your hair system. You're going to have this new hair system. You're going to look amazing. You're going to be like, yeah, I'm amazing. I'm on top of the world. Nothing could be better. And then you're going to encounter a small problem that you have to fix. That's natural. It's going to happen, and it happens to every single one of us. And if you don't know how to handle that moment, it can be very traumatic because it can feel like you don't know what to do and you can't solve the problem. And what'll happen is your excitement and energy level that's up here will completely tank. It'll drop off a cliff, and it'll feel like you're vulnerable, like you're insecure. It'll feel like you can't handle this hair system that's on top of your head and that you want to shave it or rip it off or something like that. And that's not what we want. But that can happen very, very easily. And you need to know that it's just a phase. It's something you can get through, and you will get through. But you have to be patient with yourself, and you have to learn new skills. I'm going to teach you all of the skills inside of this e-course for you to get through this massive dip. I will teach you all of the skills, and you will be okay. But you have to trust me, and you have to have confidence in yourself. What happens after this psychological dip, where it feels like you can't handle things and like you're not prepared, is if you keep on going. If you keep on learning new skills, and that's the trick. That is the secret. You have to learn to get through the dip. Your confidence will start rising. Your energy levels, your excitement will start to rise, and you will achieve a much, much higher level of mastery than you can possibly imagine. And it's something that you'll have so much gratitude over if you just continue and you don't give up. I've told my story at the beginning in the introduction to this e-course about how I actually ripped my hair system off, my first one, because I couldn't solve the problems, or I didn't think I could solve the problems that a hair system was causing. I was overheating, and I didn't know how to do reinstalls, and the bond was breaking down a little bit, and I was just very stressed out, and I didn't know how to handle it. But I gave it another try, and I was able to solve all the problems, and I've never ever looked back since, and I've been so happy with that decision. So don't be like me. Don't freak out when you get in that dip, when you experience it. just know if you keep on going, if you keep on learning, it's something that you will get through.